Hello again, Bubbly Bears. Let's take a look at this alphabet chart because we said letters make sounds. So we're going to be working on little sounds. Get our lips together for lips to fish. What's the first sound that you hear? That you hear? That you hear? What's the first sound that you hear in bear, bear, bear? What's the first sound? B is the first sound that I hear. That I hear. That I hear. B is the first sound that I hear in bear, bear, bear. What's the first sound that you hear? That you hear? That you hear? What's the first sound that you hear in mouse, mouse, mouse? Is the first sound that I hear. That I hear. That I hear. Is the first sound that I hear in mouse, mouse, mouse. What's the first sound that you hear? That you hear. That you hear. What's the first sound that you hear in hat, hat, hat? Is the first sound that I hear. That I hear. That I hear. Is the first sound that I hear in hat, hat, hat. What's the first sound that you hear? That you hear. That you hear. What's the first sound that you hear in socks, socks, socks? Is the first sound that I hear. That I hear. That I hear. Is the first sound that I hear in socks, socks, socks. Boys and girls, this 9 weeks we're going to really be working on how to put letters together to form words, okay? Remember we talked about CVC words, consonant, vowels, consonant. If I say the word rat, rat, you hear R, and what's the next sound? A, and the last sound is T. All right, but this week you're going to work on 2 activities as we're talking about winter and snow and cold. You have the letter S and you have the letter M. You have 2 houses here. These houses are missing things. They need things to fill them up. M wants everything that makes the sound. And S wants everything that makes the S sound. Let's look at the pictures. You got moon, sock, soap, mop, sandwich, and map. Look at those pictures. Get your mouths ready. If you say moon, sock. Are you watching my mouth? You're going to color these pictures. You're going to cut them out. If it begins with the letter M, it belongs to the M house. Begins with the letter S, it belongs to the S house. Everybody got that? When you're done, quality work is the best work, okay? Also, we're going to also do that same activity, but this time we're going to be climbing up the tree. We're going skiing with the letters B and L. What sound does B make? B. What sound does L make? Ol. Ol. Good job. Let's look at these pictures. You got light, lion, boat, ball, ladder, lock, B, and bag. You're going to do the same thing. We're coloring these pictures. We're sorting. If it starts with the letter B, it belongs on the B tree. If it starts with the letter L, it belongs on the L tree. We've got to work on letters and sounds. And that's what it looks like when you're done. All right, before we go, let's do our alphabet chant. Ready, go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Practice that also.